YouTube, what is good? Welcome to another video. Now in this video I'm going to be doing a 1 month revenue breakdown on the semi truck that I do not drive. So this is a truck that I have a driver in, and I'm going to break down my numbers for this truck for 1 month. Basically what I want people to know, man, is that I'm using these numbers and I'm using these breakdowns to just give you an idea of what it can be like owning these trucks and some of the things that you're going to have expenses on. And I want you to know that everyone expenses are different. People pay different prices for their trucks, insurance, drivers, everything. So this is just to give you an example and an idea. So my numbers are going to be different than other people's numbers. Other people's numbers are going to be different than my numbers. And this is also to show you that somebody can make a certain amount of money per month, but once you look at the expenses and you look at the minute details, they don't really make what they say they make. So that's just a little disclaimer before we start this video. Before we start this video, man, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also drop a comment, and lastly subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I drop a video. Let's get right into it, man. All right, so I wrote everything down on this whiteboard. So this is going to be a 1 month breakdown, and just to be clear, this is for one truck, and this truck I do not drive. I have a driver in it. So just want to make that clear before I start. So the first thing we're going to start with is the gross revenue, and in this month we grossed $40,240. In this month we also did a total of about 14,000 miles, and this was loaded and unloaded miles, by the way. So we did a total of about 14,000 miles. I paid 3% for dispatching, because I don't dispatch my own trucks. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I work with a dispatcher. Pay my dispatcher 3%, which is going to get 3% of that gross. You're going to get $1,207. Also paid 3% for factoring. I'll make a complete separate video on factoring, who I use and why I use factoring, etc. This is also 3%. This is $1,207. And then I pay 6% to a carrier to lease under them, to run under their authority, and you get $24.14 for that. Now we are going to move on to the expenses. First expense, we have fuel. Fuel is going to be a total of $8,871. So I grouped all my expenses together because I don't want to broadcast my driver pay and all these other little things. I don't want to, and I want to keep it as anonymous as possible, but still being kind of transparent. So my expenses are going to have driver pay, toll, logbook, GPS repairs, tools, etc. So I'm just giving you an example of what goes under this expense category. So what goes under the expense category is right there, but I grouped it all together and I added it all together before I made this video, just to make it easy. So we have $10,655. And then gotta pay the truck and a trailer, which is going to be a total of $4,500 for both. So same thing, I just grouped my truck and my trailer together, and that's what I got. And then another thing that we have is insurances. So for insurances, you get around $1,900 per month. Now, what happens when you add all of this up? So you want to take the gross, then you want to subtract all of these. So fuel, expenses, truck, trailer, insurance, dispatching, factoring, and lease. I get a total of $9,000 $486 as profit, which is for my pocket. And when you do 9,000 divided by 40,240, you get a profit percentage of about 23%. So I pocket about 23% of the gross revenue of the truck I do not drive. All right, so that was like a brief breakdown of what it's like to, have a truck and have a driver in that truck and, partner with a driver. 'Cause I don't really like to say employee, because it's more like a partnership. We all a team, we all working together, and we all eating. So that's like a brief breakdown explanation. And one thing I never talk about in these videos is taxes, because a lot of people don't really understand taxes. And then another thing too is like, I'm already sharing personal information that I don't really have to share. I'm telling people how much a truck is making. I'm telling people, how much I'm making. I'm telling people my wins. I'm telling people my losses. So, some of these things, I can't share every single thing because I'm already being transparent. I'm already putting myself like in a vulnerable position. So what I want people to understand is I can't share every single minute detail, and that you can't take these videos like to heart. Like, you can't take every single thing that I'm saying as like 100% correct, because my numbers are different than the next man numbers, and the next man numbers is different than my numbers, and the next man experience is different than my experiences, and my experiences is different than the next man experiences. What I'm using this YouTube channel for and these videos for is just to give people an idea and just to show people possibility. Because when you see something that you've never seen before, or you see a sign of possibility, what it does is it increases probability. Because if I saw videos like this before I got in the trucking, or right when I got in the trucking, it would have changed my whole entire perception of everything, and it would have changed my trajectory. And I'm still not where I want to be. There's a lot of things that I got to learn. There's a lot more things I got to do. There's a lot more things I have to see. But as I rise, I want to show people my entire process, my wins, my losses, my ups, my downs, and this is a part of it. So this is just a brief explanation, man, and I want people to understand, like, it's possible. And if you got a dream, or you got a vision, or you want to do something, you have to just take that leap of faith, and you got to do it, because you never know what can happen. I never knew I would be in this position that I am in today at the time of being in this position. I knew I would be successful. I knew I would win. I knew I would see great things, but I didn't know the timetable of it. And the crazy thing is, I'm still not where I want to be. So these videos are just to show people possibility. I just want to show you what it's like. I just want to show you, where your money gonna go, how much money you gonna bring in, where your money is, gonna come from, and things like that. So it's just just a small example, man. I've had better months, I've had worse months, I've had similar months. So I want you to understand, like, these are my numbers, these are my experiences, and I'm just showing my experiences. And I can only show so much, because I'm already putting myself in a vulnerable position. Just showing people these numbers, showing people my processes, showing people my wins and losses. And it's hard being in this position, because the more you rise, the more eyes that are on you. So that's the end of this video, man. If you enjoyed this video, comment TRF Empire, because I'm trying to build an empire, man. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to build a team. I'm trying to help people. I'm trying to, rise, go to that next level, elevate, man. It's 2022. We gotta take this to another level. Also, like this video for the YouTube algorithm, and lastly, subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I drop a video. I'll see you on the next one, man.